That face was ugly. I did not like that face. I said I just didn't like that face. Hey, Poople Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Y'all scoot up in here like a popcorn. Period. While I get myself ready for this live. Okay, I said I'm getting ready for this fucking live. Johnny, like Johnny Five. I'm alive. Poople Stars. Child, I'm finna clean up though. I'm finna clean up real fast, and yeah, I'm gonna have y'all here with me. So shout out today. Hold on, y'all. Uh, been around the world, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all don't finna play. Well, I'm not gonna play it for y'all, but I'm finna play it for myself. I sure am. I sure am. I said I'm finna play it for myself. Child. Anyway, I'm about to play my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite workout song. Workout. Oh, workout. I'm gonna play my favorite workout song for y'all. Yeah, hold on one second. I think I am. Child, because I done lost my goddamn. I'm annoyed. I lost my headphone. Oh. Y'all scoot up in here like a bumper car. Hit that like button. Especially because, I don't know, I feel free. I'm like, where's the person that be sabotaging my channel? Where they at? Not that I'm looking for it like that, but I'm like, is he a jail? I'm just like, is he a jail? Did they jail for playing with Shay Renee, bitch? You bitch, you bitch. Like Kendrick Lamar said, you bitch. So shout out to that. And anyway, yeah, the cat's out the bag. Let me play y'all my favorite. I mean, this is my favorite workout song. So when y'all go back to the gym, or y'all go back to the track, or the stairs, or the wherever you work out at, this is what's going on. Y'all probably already got this on y'all playlist though. So shout out to that. Hold on, we're gonna get into some things in a minute. Y'all hold on. I said I just need to come on. I needed to come on here early. Y'all know I'm used to coming a little bit later, but I needed to come early today. Okay? Period. Just because I needed y'all, and yeah. And yeah, believe it or not, it be like that sometimes. Let me see. Okay, play. I'm about to play my favorite workout song for y'all. Oh, workout. Oh, workout. Oh, look, my new line to workout. That's not it. But y'all know I do like that song too. Okay, that is my song. So shout out to that. I'm about to play my favorite workout song for y'all right now. Period. I said I just want y'all to have something to add to y'all playlist. Y'all probably gonna be like, oh, I didn't even never think about that one. Boom, 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 boom. Not that. Here it come, y'all. This is my song right here. While people be trying to, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to leave you for dead. They be trying to leave you for, tell them get on your job. Haters, get on your job. This motivation. Y'all, this is my favorite song. This is one of my favorite songs. Shout out to T.I. Guess what? Boom, boom, boom. You can look me in my eyes. See, I'm ready for whatever. Anything don't kill me, make me better. Yeah. I'm still a go-getter, but it ain't forever. Heart of a go-getter. I'm a king. Shit. And I ain't never backed down or ran from no. I ain't sat down. Ooh, that's my shit. Tell them jump. Hey, of a 6'4". Hey, he say he 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" ninja. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't even look me in my eyes. Put your face down. I'm out of jail, pussy. What you gotta say now? Out there hating is fuel. Yeah, this how I live my life. You hate, but I ain't slowing down and I ain't stopping. Now, nigga, don't stop my show. They don't know I stop, I go. Pussy nigga can't make me suffer, just make me stronger. Oh, that's my song, y'all. Oh, that's my song. Ooh. I want to see T.I. perform this motherfucker. Spread your rumors, kick out your little dumb shit. Yeah. Bitch, and be over and done with your punk, bitch. Come with all the gossip you can come with. Small thing to a job. I can overcome this. Yeah. Huh. Listen, let me tell you something. Fucking with me, I'm tell you right now, you dealing with a bitch that's tough. Tough. Shit, can't make me suffer, just make me tougher. Yeah. All that hating is fuel to my fire. Guess what? Hating, but I ain't slowing down and I ain't stopping. Now, bitch, don't stop this show. They don't know I stop, I go. Can't make me suffer, just make me stronger. Better get on your job. Tatters, get on your job, nigga. It's motivation. He telling them, man, get on your job, haters. Yeah, it's motivation. That should be motivation. Hey. Y'all, all that hating is fuel to my fire. Guess what? Hey, but I ain't slowing down and I ain't stopping. Now, ninja, don't stop my show. Hey! Come on. But niggas can't make me suffer, just make me stronger. Y'all, that's my song. Shout out to T.I. Shout out to T.I. That's my shit right there, y'all. That's my shit right there. Like I'm telling you, I can do my whole workout to that. And if I do, child, somebody gonna be annoyed. Before it's over with. Because I can play that motherfucker back to back. Yeah, I could play that one back to back like Drake said. That's my song. Can y'all tell? Baby, I done performed it. I'm sweating. That's my shit, though. And that's literally how I live my life. For real. That's literally how I live my life. I be like, okay. These motherfuckers can't make me suffer. They just making me stronger and making me tougher. And all that hating be fuel to my fire. For real. I ain't never backed down or ran from no. I ain't sat down yet. Ooh. I don't know, man. That T.I. was something right there. Yeah, I say that T.I. was something. I know Gucci Man was just saying something recently about, like, he would have went in the Gucci, stand down. Gucci, baby, stand down. Because I don't know if you was going to be ready. I don't know if you was going to necessarily be ready For real. For T.I. I mean, for real. Okay? Because T.I. got some shit in his holster. And see, while 50 Cent, 50 Cent was acting like, this is just allegedly, this is just my opinion, I'm not saying it like it's actual and factual, but 50 Cent was acting like he wanted to go with Jay-Z or, you know, yeah, a Jay-Z type, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent was acting like he didn't want to go with T.I. 50, 50, 50, 50. Your catalog is nice and all, but I don't know if you could get, I don't know. I don't know. But I would have loved to see T.I. do a versus. I know that. I don't care who. Send them out there. Send them out there, baby. I need you to send out your best fire for T.I. Okay? Cause that boy got some shit. That is my song. And I'm telling y'all, when I'm listening to it in my car, motherfuckers gotta see me do the food. They gotta see me do the food. Yeah, I cut up. And I don't be caring. Yeah. And I don't be caring. Cause that's the thing with me. I be want to be myself. You hear me? I be want to be my goddamn self. I don't care. Ooh. Even if no matter what. So what? No matter what. Okay? Some people say, okay, they think it's embarrassing. And be embarrassed. Shit. And I take it a step further. Go ahead and be embarrassed for me. Cause I ain't, yeah, that ain't, yeah. I don't, If I'm not embarrassed, then you could, if you want to take time out your day to be embarrassed for me, you go right ahead and do it, you see? But I want to be myself. And if myself is crunk and hype and yelling and screaming, so what? I ain't hurt nobody. Let me yell, let me scream, let me be excited. You know what I'm saying? Because not to mention, it's not every day that you feel like that, you know? Like some days are so different. You know what I'm saying? And then some days you just feel like, Lord, I don't know. To me, it be feeling like the Holy Spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like the Holy Spirit seeping through and, like making itself, his presence be felt, you know? Is what it is, because listen, as blood washed believers, like we talk to God. Yeah, come on, Randy. I said we talk to God on a daily. You know what I'm saying? We talk to God on a daily, right? And so like we be wanting, like we just be wanting to hear back. You know what I'm saying? Just short, cute, simple and plain. We be wanting to hear back, and I feel like he talks to us in different ways, and I don't know. I just feel like when it's God, you can feel it in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a spirit thing. Spirit. So shout out to that. And like I was touching on the other day with y'all. I'm like, hold on, let me see. Cause I don't remember washing this out. I guess I did. I guess I washed it and I cleaned it. So shout out to that. Child, I was here, there, everywhere last night. But yeah, I just feel like when it's God, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't explain it, but I'm speaking for me, speaking for myself. Yeah, I be feeling like he be sending me all types of messages and whatnot. and uplifting me, and holding me, and telling me don't fold, and I got you, and I got this, and whoo, baby, I can go on and on and on. So shout out to that. Um, we're gonna talk Tasha K and Nicki in just a second. Y'all give me a second. I had to listen. I got a lot going on. I do. I have a lot going on, and with that being said, um, I can't always put some of the stuff out that I need to, I can't explain it. But I'm a not saying that I can't multitask, so don't say that and don't think that. Get that one out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you thinking about calling me behind some business or something. But no. The truth of the matter is, I usually like to, I'm a one at a time, you know what I'm saying, type of person. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. My day be mapped for real, planned for real. And with that being said, I didn't want to do it like that today. I was like, today I'm a multitask for real, cause other than that, I just be seeing my weeks dwindle, if you will. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but they just be passing me by. Yeah. And sometimes I don't always get to get done what I need to get done, and stuff be getting pushed off and pushed to the back burner. And long story short, I don't have time for that. So today I needed to come on here with y'all. Period. Especially because I feel like I needed to. Like my spirit just told me, yeah, this is what you're doing today. We're gonna do it early. And yeah, gonna do it and get up and get ourselves up out of there. So there's a lot of mental health talk going on, and I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Actually, mental health is so important. Y'all know I talk to y'all about that all the time. Mental health is so important. Listen, the truth of the matter is, and I tell my children this. Sometimes when you don't have nothing else, what you got? Your mind. You got your brain, your thoughts, your mind, like I said. And believe it or not, your mind can be everything. It could be just such the making and breaking factor of so much stuff. And you control it. Shit, it listens to you. And you just gotta pay real close attention to what you feeding it. Sure, on a daily. This is what it is. You can go outside today and your car won't start, but you're gonna need your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose your mind behind your car not starting. You know what I'm saying? It's precious. It really is. It's precious. It's a tool. You need to be able to use it. And that's why, I would talk to my kids all the time about their mental health. Shoot. Their mental health, our mental health is so important, y'all. It is. And shout out to everybody who does it. I want to say shout out to everybody who handles their mental health, just straight up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, no medicine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to people who, shout out to the ones who take medicine too. I ain't mad at it. But I want to also, okay, give a huge shout out to people who deal with, their mental health on a daily, right? We do it on a daily, okay? And and do a good job, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with it, right? Shit. You know, with no meds. No meds. No meds. No meds. No meds. No med crew. Get up in here. Scoot up in here like a bumper car. You see? Period. Because as I take a sip of my water, I just want to say this one's for you. You hear me? Yeah. So shout out to that. But like, you know, mental health is just one of those things that everybody should be on top of. You know what I'm saying? Aware of. And like, yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, it's just it is. It's just one of those things that's a part of life, right? And honestly, I don't feel like it's talked about enough. You know, it's one of them subjects. You know, people really don't want to talk about it. Some people feel embarrassed. You know, some people feel like it's such a private matter. You know, which I understand. I get that. All of it. Understand? I get all of it. But like, yeah. Shout out to everybody who be holding themselves down. It just is what it is. Holding yourself down, holding yourself accountable. You know, shout out to that. You know, and you know, shout out to everybody that be doing it. You know, like it's supposed to be, yo, man. Like I said, no meds, no meds, no meds. Shit, no med crew. Stand up. You know, shit. Because I feel like it's so, you know, it's easier to throw something at you than really deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to throw something at it than face it head up. You know, and like, the truth of the matter is, my personal opinion is, when you medicate yourself, you're not really facing it. Does that make sense? You're not really facing it head up. So I don't really know if, hey, good morning. So I don't really know if you're healing. Does that make sense? I don't know if you're really healing yourself with that. But it is what it is. You could be. And y'all know I like to talk what I know. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know medicine. I don't. I know God. You hear me? I know God. That is my medicine. He's my provider. You hear me? Sure. So here's what it is. But like mental health has been coming up a lot in the celebrity gossip world. And I'm here for it. Listen. It's a little confusing. I gotta keep it real. It's a little confusing. Like yesterday, when Gucci Mane and his wife did that interview, I was confused. I was confused about a lot because I don't know. I just let me read this comment real quick. Because somebody had made a comment that basically said it all for me. Hold on one second. Let me see. And I'm going to make sure I shout out this person, even though I didn't check your background. You know, I like to do background checks before I post people. But this one got away from me, so to speak. And I didn't have time. But anyway, Adore My Essence. Okay, shout out to Adore My Essence who made this comment about the Gucci Mane interview with his wife, right? She said, okay, now this is getting out of hand. Gucci shared that he is schizo, and Keisha said she deals with it by taking away his access to his phones when she sees signs of him about to get in a manic state. I commend Keisha because people with schizo need people like her who will keep them from embarrassing themselves and keep them accountable. That's why we never knew about his diagnosis all these years. Nicki needs someone like Keisha by her side. Now, hold on. That is not, that's not it. I'm sorry, y'all. Because that's not it. That is not the comment I was looking for. So, I cannot believe I got, basically, I must have screenshotted the wrong comment. Because that ain't it. That is not it. Uh, I think the comment that I was looking for, somebody was basically saying, like, why is he, like, why are they up here talking about this? You know what I'm saying? Which again, though, it goes back to what I was just saying. Listen, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it, right? Let's not sweep it under the rug, and let's quit treating people like, you know, like they're not human. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, I think like almost like what Tasha K said, and I hate to even bring Tasha K up. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, because it's shit. It's just unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, we done heard this 1,000 times, and it depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely believe it to be true. There are a lot of people that are walking around undiagnosed. You know, so with that being scared, scared. With that being said, I don't know, understand why everybody wants to pretend to be so perfect. Anyway, I don't pretend to be perfect, and I don't mind. I tell y'all all the time, I have flaws. I got flaws. Shit, I just embrace them. Shit, what? You know, people, what they want you to do with your flaws? Lay down and pass out, pass away? Like, nah, I don't have time for that. Okay? Express the curl. Shit, I got to live. Flaws and all. You see? I said, this shit gonna come with me. Okay? It just is what it is. And like, of course, I can do the best I can and fixing the things that I feel like I need fixing. But again, I just feel like the timing was weird. Does that make sense? But then I'm like, and then here comes Nicki Minaj, right? With all of this. I say Nicki, which who I love. That's my girl. Okay, it just is what it is. That's my girl. I'm fool with Nicki Minaj, and y'all just like. I think I already told y'all where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Period. I stand in Gag City. What? When the smoke clears, baby, I'm gonna be in Gag City popping some bubble gum. So shout out to that. I'll be right in Gag City popping my shit. Okay? But no, for real, all jokes aside, it's crazy. And I'll take it a step further. I'm like, hold on. Cause Nicki ain't been able to let up. And I'm a little bit smarter than, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm too smart to believe that it's cause of Cardi B dropped an album. Like, no, absolutely the fuck not. Okay. So then I started thinking, I'm like, well, is Nicki trying to tell us something? Is she trying to tell us that, like, or is she trying to tell Cardi, not us, Cardi, bitch, you ain't the drama. You ain't even half of it. Bitch, I'm the drama. You see? Yeah, because, I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it, but, good press, bad press, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like she's showing Cardi B that, like, girl, please, bitch. You ain't the only person that can trend. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only person that can get the internet going. You ain't the only person that can get some buzz going, you know? Um, and I don't care what nobody say. I believe it's strategic. I definitely believe it's strategic. I definitely believe it's calculated. And I take it a step further. I also believe it's kind of like I tell y'all all the time. It's some shit that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on behind the scenes too. Cause like man, this is all weird. It's so weird. Cardi B talked about Nicki Minaj's credit cards being used inappropriately by her husband, and then here Nicki Minaj come saying that all her friends been stealing from her and shit. You know? And then right after that, Cardi B says that Nicki was diagnosed with schizophrenia allegedly 9 years ago. And now everybody comes talking about this schizophrenic talk and stuff like that. And I'm like, ooh, listen. I don't know. I feel like it's something going on behind the scenes ain't nobody telling us about, but it's so weird. It's so weird that they waited till now. Does that make sense? Like, why now? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Nicki is being calculated for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And no, I refuse to believe that it's, oh, she crazy. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Because one thing I know about being crazy is people will love to make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? They will love to make you feel like you being crazy when you standing up for yourself. And I already told y'all that. So, like, a lot of people, they don't stand up for themselves. They'll either do one or two things. Either they'll lay down and be defeated by the people, or they'll separate themselves. You know, and go on about their day. You know what I'm saying? You know the type of people that don't fool with people, and then people act like they don't know why they don't fool with them. Child, they don't fool with y'all because y'all did some bullshit to them. You know, it just is what it is. And so with Nicki Minaj, I just feel like, you know, it's a lot going on. And it's definitely a lot going on behind the scenes. And like, yeah, she'll eventually be vindicated. That's how I feel about it. She'll eventually be vindicated. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take it a step further, too. When you sit around and you pay attention to how they really move in Hollywood, child, okay. They try to make it seem like everybody is crazy, okay? I feel like that's a pattern with Hollywood. It's a tactic. You know, I'm not going for that. And I take it a step further. I'm not believing any old thing. I'm going to believe what my common sense is telling me. Shit. Now, does Nicki have any kind of mental issues? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know that. And I really feel like to know that, she will have to come out and say that for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't. I really haven't seen anything, you know what I'm saying, that necessarily gives that. But, I will say this though, she won't be the first and she won't be the last. You know what I'm saying? And I take it a step further. So what? You know what I'm saying? So what? What if she did? What if she did? That don't mean that none of the shit she says is a lie. Everything she said is a lie. That don't mean that. Shit. People would love to act like you crazy because they don't want to be held accountable for the things that they have done. It is what it is, and I'll take it a step further. When you dealing with people like the people that Nicki Minaj is dealing with, child, you can forget it. You can forget it and you can hang it up. Motherfuckers ain't never gonna take accountability for the stuff that they did. You know what I'm saying? Because they be doing a lot of, allegedly, they be doing a lot of messed up things to people. Shit. So for instance, somebody was saying something recently. Child, I done took my wig off. Yeah, that's how I feel. Superstars. That's how you feel. That's really how you feel. I'm in the middle and I'm feeling myself. And now she want a photo, and you already know though, we only live once. That's the motto, nigga. YOLO, and we out of it every day, every day, every day. See, I got crunk. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. See, eventually, I'ma learn. Um, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all, hold on. Yeah, yeah, I'm back. And then I keep seeing a whole lot of people talking about take your meds, take your meds. Shut up. If I even put the shut to the up. Everybody don't need meds. How about that? And everybody don't take them. Shit. And some people gonna be just fine without it. So shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what's best for you. Shit, to hell with people. People have you on all kinds of shit. So you can act the way they want you to act. You know what I'm saying? No. God damn it. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Y'all here? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all here? Hold on, hold on. Are y'all here? Is y'all still there? Hello? Hello? Y'all quit playing with me. I said quit playing with me. Oh, I gotta be able to pay. I just get tired of it. First of all, it was this man, baby. He crashed out. He sure did. He crashed out on America. He said everything we be wanting to say. Shit, I didn't already said all that shit he said for real. Yeah, I just want us to just work, and pay y'all bills. The truth of the matter is, we work to pay y'all bills. And then we have a little bit left over for us. That's the way it goes. But we working to pay somebody else's bills. Believe that. So anyway. So, shout out to Coffee City. I want to give Coffee City a shout out. Because Coffee City dang sure be keeping me updated with a lot of stuff. So shout out to her and shout out to her channel, okay, over here on YouTube. Let me get this, what Tasha K said. Where is it at? I definitely accepted it. So where's it at? Child, it didn't come through. I know y'all lying about it not coming through. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna let it stress me out, though. I'm not, and I'm not. This is so messed up. I just deleted the screenshot. Hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all how I look without my wig. I thought I just want to show y'all myself without my wig. Oh yeah, uh, yeah, Miss Pressure Curl. I got the confidence to do it. Oh yeah, why not? Face card. The fuck? The fuck? But anyway, y'all. Hold on. Cause I'm just messing with y'all. Hold on. I'm having fun. But again, though, everybody can't do it like that. You see? Flowers and all. Everybody ain't gonna show their flowers, poop stores. Everybody ain't gonna do it. And they ain't got them. But Shay Renee will. Shay Renee will. Because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect and I want y'all to know it. I'm just like y'all. I'm just like y'all. I mean, I'm a little different, like 2 Chainz said. I know that. But for the most part, I am just like y'all. I'm gonna shout out to that. We done do church, folks. It's so funny to me when I say that. But we are. We the new church people. And I love it. I love being a new church folks. Because, you know, I represent God. Right? And I represent truth. And a real walk, a real journey. I'm not perfect. God didn't choose me because I'm perfect. You know, I curse and then I ask for forgiveness. You know, cursing is something that I like to do. Truth is, like Fantasia said, I really like to curse. I do. But the truth is, I want to remove it from my vocabulary. I do. Or maybe if I don't remove it completely, just I don't want it to be a part of my everyday. You see what I'm saying? So like cursing is something that as a Christian, okay, a woman of God, child of God, you know, that I struggle with. It's something that I struggle with, you know, and that's not the only thing. And like, but hey, I still get up and I still praise God every single day. I still talk to him. I still confide, look to, uplift, seek, all of it. Okay? All of it. And like, this is what it looks like. For real. This is what it looks like to be church folks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't. Still have a relationship with God. It's personal. My relationship is God with God is personal. So I don't have to rely on church. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? That's no tea, no shade. That's no to nobody. I'm telling y'all about me. Excuse me, and my journey. Excuse me. But I'm so happy to be the new church folk, y'all. I am. Because I think it puts more into perspective. You know, when you younger and you looking up to people, you know, you just, it's a lot that I feel like you don't know, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot. And so you almost look at them like like they don't do some of the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? But that's not true. That's not true. Some might, but some will. You know? Um, but yeah, I'm so here for it. I'm so here for being the new church folks. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because um, you know, um, it's a I don't know. It's just a blessing. You know, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, to me it just shows uh um you know, it just shows God in a different light. You know what I'm saying? It shows that his people are perfect. His people who pray to him, believe in him, throw themselves at his feet, they're not perfect. They're like you. You know what I'm saying? They deal with things just like you. You understand? Yeah. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, back on topic, everybody. Uh, Hold on. Shit. I feel like I want to take a break. I feel like right here is a good time to take a break. How about that? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break. I won't be gone long, y'all. So shout out to that. I won't. Um, Actually, I'm just trying to get with my oatmeal. It's actual and factual. Here we get with my oatmeal. I'm gonna eat this, y'all. Hold on. I wanna eat that. Mm-mm-mm. And so, but let me read to y'all. Nicki don't be giving a damn. Okay. So yesterday, Nicki Minaj got online too. Like I told y'all, she got online and she thanked Tasha K for helping her. I did too. Thank you, Tasha K. Well, I don't know if I thanked her, but I definitely been giving her her props And I definitely been like saying I'm glad she doing it. So shout out to that. And shout out to Tasha K. And appreciate you, Tasha K, for using your platform. You know what I'm saying? To help somebody in need. It just is what it is. Because clearly, Nicki Minaj is in need of having some allies. So shout out to her and that. But anyway. Hold on. So let me tell y'all what Nicki Minaj had to say yesterday though. She said, Gucci wife been trying to beat me for years. Nicki. I said, Nicki. Girl. Let me just say this, y'all. So, there was this one person that was saying, because Nicki, she got on Spaces last night too. You know what I'm saying? And so when I said she thanked Tasha K for helping her, she was on Spaces when she did it. You know what I'm saying? And so somebody said, man, I want Nicki to talk about some of this shit that she be tweeting about. Instead of she get over there and play around and lay around and la. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of ate with that. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Because, hell, I would like Nicki to talk about this soon. Instead of just writing it down. Because she could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about me, I like an elaboration. Shit. I tell y'all all the time. I don't like no half stories. No half stories, no 1/4, no 2/5, 2 out of 5. None of that shit. None, not a fraction, not a decimal, none of it. You see? Yeah. We operating whole numbers over here. And keep that shit. So so when Nicki Minaj said Gucci wife been trying to beat me for years, she should have said she did this, she did that, she did this, you know what I'm saying? She did that. I need some examples. It just is what it is. She said, been dying for the spotlight for years now. She might have ate with that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. She might have just ate with that. You know, because Keisha Kayor gonna come into she not like she don't have no celebrity for real. She just married one. And so she come out like somebody that's been trying to get in for a while. Just like Nicki Minaj said. She just said it in a different way. She said she's there to keep Gucci sedated. Gucci hates Deb, which I believe. They don't want Deb around me. But now she's around me. That's what Nicki said. Charlamagne the fraud. Ooh, she ate that up. I said, Nicki, ooh, Nicki, you ate that. First she said Jess with the testicles. Now, I think she said that right. Did she say Jess with the testicles? Oh, she eating them up over there. She eating them the fuck alive. It just is what it is. She said Charlamagne the fraud. Jay-Z's friend and business associate. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? Like Smokey said, y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Period. Let me say that again. She said Charlamagne the fraud. She said Jay-Z's friend and business associate. Remind you That's the same shit that Dame Dash was saying when he was over there sitting down with them just recently. He was like, wait. Ain't y'all on payroll? Clock it. Y'all gotta be paying attention. So while everybody was thinking that the Breakfast Club did something by telling Damon Dash out, man, the Breakfast Club, isn't it? They're calculating. It just is what it is. They calculate. They be ready. Shit. Clearly, they be ready for their guests. You know what I'm saying? And it reminds me of, like I was telling y'all yesterday. How the hell when Serena's husband coming up to ESPN, what's it called? Is off? No, I think they be off when they don't want to deal with certain people. It just is what it is. Okay, for instance, let me just say this. This is a good prime example right here. And if it changed, then it changed because I said it. At least that's what I'm gonna think in my mind. It just is what it is. But like, let the Breakfast Club book T.S. Madison right now. Jess ain't gonna be there. Jess is not gonna be in the studio. And that's how I know that, like, yeah, they be basically taking time out when they don't want to deal with the guests. And so that explains why Nicki, she ain't going to no goddamn Breakfast Club. She might go to the nightclub. She might go to the polo club. Hell. She might even go walk into a fucking club soda. You see? But not the Breakfast Club. She just ain't going over there. So anyway, she was like using iHeartRadio for these disgusting ploys against innocent families. Wow. I wonder what Nicki meant by that. She said, Charlamagne the fraud, Jay-Z friend and business associate using iHeartRadio for these disgusting ploys against innocent families. He was around Wendy before her life went to hell. The book stops here, baby. Bookmark this tweet. Y'all really do not understand who I really am. Bring it. Let's play. Y'all wanted attention? Let's do it. LAPD, where's the evidence of my home being swatted with a toddler inside 4 times? With the what's it called drawn. Republic Records, stand up for me. Stand up for me. Any fucking day now. This is what Nicki had to say. Yeah. And so, I'm just like, my common sense tells me, right? This lady ain't going this hard for nothing. It's something going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on behind the scenes. No, we don't know it all. We don't. Because it's almost like they be afraid to say certain stuff. And, you know, it is what it is. We can't know it all. That's how I feel about it. We can't know it all. Not just yet. But anyway... So Nicki, so a lot of people started running. Like I saw a couple of videos. I saw 2 videos for a fact. I saw 2 videos, right? Yeah. Where content creators, they thought Tasha K was saying that what Cardi B said about Nicki Minaj was true. About her being bipolar. Let's get started. And again, it's alleged. It's all alleged here because we don't know that, right? We don't know if that's actual or unfactual. Nicki Minaj would actually have to pull out her docs, okay? And just let us know. It just is what it is. She would literally have to pull out her docs and tell us that. And I'll take it a step further. Like, how would that info get out? Like, that's crazy, right? That's some real privy information to get a hold of. You know what I'm saying? For real. From Cardi B. You know, for Cardi B, that. How the fuck she get that info? You know, it is what it is. Um, but anyway, let's continue. So, people was running with the fact that they thought Tasha K was basically, you know, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, basically, verifying what Cardi B has said. And so I'm glad I didn't run with the shit. I'm glad I was actually busy because then I seen Tasha K say, I seen what Coffee City had posted that Tasha K ended up clearing it up. So I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't run with that. And let me tell y'all, let me read y'all what Tasha K had to say. Tasha said, and this is on Spaces again. So shout out to Coffee Cities for posting it because y'all know I'm not on Spaces. She said, it's on X, by the way. She said, y'all gonna stop twisting my damn words. Nicki Minaj ain't got no damn schizophrenia. Let's be real. Most of us got a little bipolar and crazy in us. And that's facts. They tried the 5150 Kanye for being bipolar. It's a mood disorder. Like what? Tasha said, like, the fuck? Then turned around and attempted to seize his assets just because he was talking his shit. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams is sitting in a luxury hotel. No. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams is sitting in a... Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? If y'all enjoying the show, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And even if you ain't enjoying the show, still hit the like button, okay? Period. Let somebody else be blessed besides you. Okay, so shout out to that. She said, meanwhile, Wendy Williams is sitting in a luxury hospital suite while her lawyers spend her money. Michael Jackson's gone, and Britney had to flee the U.S. to Mexico just to feel free after years under that conservatorship. What part don't y'all understand? This is a systemic industry takedown meant to make her look incapable of managing her own money. And let's be clear, Kenny, the husband, is in the way. All this started after she tweeted about that damn vaccine, okay? And this is according to Tasha K. And so y'all know it's alleged over here because I don't know. You know, one, I don't remember nobody talking about no vaccine. I don't remember that part. Slightly. I do, slightly. But I don't remember what was said. I remember Nicki and Wendy Williams talking about it, but I don't remember what was said. I will say this, though. I don't know. Excuse me. There might be some similarities there. Now, Tasha K, she dropped some interesting tea. You know what I'm saying? She did. She basically, said that these people are coming after Nicki Minaj for real. Like, way worse than we thought. Like, on some Wendy Williams shit. And all she has is Kenny. And that makes me so sad, y'all. That makes me so sad. And mad. Charlie made me a bit angry. Because one, ain't nothing wrong with Nicki. Not to the point where she need to be locked away and treated like Wendy Williams. Absolutely the fuck not. That's one. That's just that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm not surprised. Let me see. Tasha K, she named Wendy. She named Michael. She named Brittany. That's crazy to me. And I'll take it a step further. All of this stuff is weird because most stuff that is done, right, it's always done in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? It's like for instance, what's going on with Wendy Williams? Plain sight. And it's almost like when it's done too, it's this underlying like it's like an underlying tone being used, right? Like, and y'all can't do shit about it. You know? And like that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's crazy. Um, but I will say this though, I don't want to see what happens to Kanye West happen to Nicki Minaj. But you know, I think that Nicki, I think she got her shit together way more than Kanye did. I do. And so I feel like that's the reason why we haven't heard, oh, such and such is cutting ties with Nicki Minaj. And oh, this company says they not working with Nicki Minaj. And this person. Because now I think she got her shit together. Period. I don't think she really, you know what I'm saying, was dependent on, like, I can't explain it. But I think Nicki's shit is way different than Kanye's, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Kanye had got himself into contracts, you know what I'm saying? Like that Adidas shit and all of that. Nicki don't have that going. She don't have that going. I feel like everything she got is solid, if that makes sense. I think she just got, you know what I'm saying? I know she got brand deals, but not like that. Does that make sense? I don't think people can pull that on her right now. Cause I think everything I think everything she got going, she owned it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And the contracts is, or either the contracts is in place where, you know, they're not cutting ties with her. It just is what it is. This is different from Kanye. Shit, they can't do Nicki like they did Kanye. And my heart's about hearts. They can't. Not right now. Not right now. And I do think that you know, and I said it all the time. I say all the time. I tell you, I love the fact that Nicki Minaj got kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm happy that she's not alone. I just feel like people shouldn't have to face things alone. You know, when we're younger, we got our parents. I mean, we still, you know, we always have our parents. But it's just different when you get grown, for real. You know, like, when you younger, you got your parents. Your parents is like, they, you know, all in. And then I feel like when you get older, that, like, you know, then your spouse takes torch from your parents. You know what I'm saying? Walk over to your parents and let your parents know that, like, hey, she gonna be good with me. You know what I'm saying? She in good hands. Don't worry about it. I got her. And you know, because shoot, I can't tell you all the times that, you know, nobody held my hand or nobody held my head high but my husband. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And it's not like nobody else would. It's just, I didn't look for nobody else too. Does that make sense? Like, that's, you know, like, man, I can't explain it. But like, man, listen. Having a spouse can be everything. Truth is, like Fantasia said. And like, yeah, it is what it is. Because when you got a spouse, motherfuckers know. You know what I'm saying? People know. They know that they know that they know that they know. I'm talking to two people. I'm dealing with two people. You see? And I'm happy that Deb is over there too. Shout out to Deb and shout out to Ed. I was watching an interview recently where Deb was like, she see Nicki as her child. And I feel like, you know, over her dead body. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. That's how I feel about it. I feel like Deb ain't finna, you know, let too many people play with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I feel like Deb is gonna protect Nicki where she needs protecting. You know what I'm saying? It's just an extra support system, just to have somebody to support you, man. Shit, people need that. You know what I'm saying? People be needing that. Um, yeah. Especially when you, man, please. Especially when you look around and then people trying to make people suffer. You know what I'm saying? You see, like clearly, somebody's clearly trying to make Nicki suffer. You know? So it is what it is. But I tell y'all all the time, I'm so happy that she has Kenny. And like according to what Tasha K just said, like, damn, it just makes it even more. Does that make sense? Like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That she married. That she got somebody in her corner. You know? Cause I tell y'all all the time. I tell y'all all the time, man. Shit. I don't know if I feel like Wendy Williams would have been better off sticking with her husband. I tell y'all that. Child. I also didn't tell y'all that I don't feel like this ninja in jail at all. Ha! So shout out to that. But anyway, because that's neither here nor there. You know, like ain't nobody messing with God. Ain't nobody bigger than God. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you just continue to look your haters in their face. In their face now. And remind them, you know, that they not messing with God. And I take it a step further. That's all you gotta do. Is look them straight in their face. They'll get the picture. They'll get the eventually. You hear me? Eventually. They'll get the memo. Shit. You ain't fucking with God. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know? You just not. And so yeah. Sometimes you gotta be quick. You know what I'm saying? Which say Shay Renee, I said I'm quick to remind a motherfucker that like, yeah, you ain't stopped nothing. You not stopping shit. When I was 5 years old, I got on my knees and I prayed to you. I like that song. You never leave me. Hey, always receive me. There's a river that I run to when it's empty. It keeps flowing. Grace and mercy. Oh, just be courageous. Hey, he never changes. I love that song, Nicki. Hold on, y'all. Listen, maybe I shouldn't have never found this button that take me off camera. I love that motherfucker. Phew. I love that motherfucker down, y'all. Cause I don't know. Let's talk about it, Miss Press Girl. Truth is, like Fantasia said, um, mm, mm. Cause y'all know, like when I'm on camera, I have to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, when I'm off camera, shit, I could be laid up in bed, talking that talk with y'all, just like Rihanna said. Mm, 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 mm. And you know, somebody was saying something about Riri. I don't know how true it is, but somebody was saying something about Rihanna. They were saying that like, and see, this is exactly why Rihanna ain't making no music right now, like making no album or something like that to that sort. And I believe it, Poople Stars. It is what it is. I definitely believe it. I believe I can fly. Baby. So anyway, um, that motherfucker, he believe he can fly. Hold on, y'all. Oh, if I can see it. Yeah. So anyway, um, you can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Oh, I love when he say that. Ah, that's how he started. Anything that don't kill me make me better. Oh, he ate that. He ate that, y'all. He ate that. Like, I wonder how that music shit really go. Like, for instance, for real, what made T.I. quit? I gotta find an interview. I need to know. That's my song, dog. Period. Period. Hands down. T.I. did that. T.I. motherfucking did that. But anyway, shout out to him. And shout out to Nicki too. You know what I'm saying? Some of my favorite artists. It just is what it is, man. Them people, listen, I don't know how to put it, but um, I don't know. It's just like I just y'all know how I am about music. I love music. It's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things that's on the list, high up on the list. You know that like makes life better, you know, or you can even look at it like this. It's a positive, right, addition to life. You know? Um, it's one of them things where I think a lot of people can agree about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a lot of people sitting around talking about music is something that I wish we didn't have, you know. Um no. I'm here for it. I'm here for the art of it all. But anyway, Hold on real quick, y'all. Just be courageous. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on to your love. You got to. See that? Hey, hey. You got to hold on to your love. Child. Better get on your job. Tell them. Haters, get on your job. That's my song, y'all. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. I'm still a go-getter. All that hating is fuel to my fire. Hating, but I ain't slowing down and I ain't stopping. I ain't never backed down or ran from no. I ain't sat down yet. What's the guy that was talking shit? Like, oh my God. He say, can't even look me in my eye. Put your face down. Yeah. Tell me why when he say that, I say, yeah, that's how I be doing it. Put your face down. I'm out of jail. What you gotta say? Nah, T, I was talking that shit. Okay, so shout out to him. Shout out to Tip. And that. Now, nigga, don't stop my show. You ain't know I don't stop, I go. Hey. Niggas can't make me suffer. Just make me stronger and make me tougher. Yeah, see, I gotta find out what's the rule. I gotta find out the rule on YouTube, y'all. Like, how long? How long is it before you can curse? Tell them jump. See, I didn't realize, like, now I'm singing it, right? That's crazy, y'all. I didn't realize, like, he had just got out of jail. And so basically, it's kind of like a diss track. See, I didn't peep that. I didn't peep that. See, I was going hard on that motherfucking album. I guess he was. See, y'all, I'm trying to work on my cursing. Yeah. So shout out to that. I am trying to work on my cursing. And then anyway, that's my son. Hello. So shout out to that. Oh Lord, my stuff been muted for so long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Pooper Star. I appreciate that. Child. Oh Lord. I had so much to say. That don't make no fucking sense. But anyway, what I was saying is, long story short, it do seem like Tasha K is saying that what Cardi B said about Nicki Minaj is true, goddammit. She was diagnosed. But the diagnosis is fake. You see? Fake, fake, fake. And and the industry is trying to use those same diagnoses to take Nicki Minaj out. Okay? The only thing standing in their way is Kenny. Do you hear me? Y'all hear me? Yeah. So shout out to that. That's crazy. Like, that's what I take from what Nicki Minaj said. Period. I mean, what Tasha K said. And then again, like I said, I was probably muted. Ugh, that's annoying. Nicki Minaj could have easily said what Cardi B said is a lie. If it's a lie, Craig, why not tell us it's a lie? She could easily just tell us. I lied. You see, what I did was, they lied. What they did was they fucking lied. You know? But I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all right now. What I'm getting from that is there's some truth to it. But like, where is all of this coming from? Them some bad motherfuckers to, be getting people paperwork like that. They medical paperwork like that. That's crazy. So according to Tasha K, they trying to get rid of Nicki Minaj behind the scenes. They trying to Wendy Williams her. They trying to have Nicki Minaj ass out here looking like toast. I said, that's crazy. And let me tell you another reason why I believe that shit. Because Nicki Minaj, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, she been so fixated on Desiree. And I think I was muted when I was telling y'all, Desiree is part of Roc Nation. She up there. You know what I'm saying? Like with Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj has been fixated on Desiree getting her daughter 5150, I believe, or something similar. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. She put her daughter in a conservatorship because her daughter allegedly wasn't like, uh, doing, acting like her mama wanted her to, basically. And like, I'm like, it makes so much sense. It does. It makes so much sense now. It do. Child, when I tell y'all it makes so much sense, like, that's crazy. But like, oh my God, like, oh, tell me why I just thought about this. Because I'm like, why now? Why are they bringing this up now? Well, Nicki Minaj keeps saying that Roc Nation is going to have to go through a RICO. You know what I'm saying? She keeps saying that. She keeps saying that. She keeps saying that. Um, so now I'm thinking, oh my God. And I like Jay-Z too. I like Jay-Z. Y'all know, I like Jay-Z. It is what it is. Top five. That's my boy. But man, that would be some nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Y'all, tell me why I'm really thinking like, why bring all of this up now? Well, why? For lots of reasons. One, like Tasha K said, probably it's an industry shakedown. They definitely fucking with Nicki Minaj behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But then two, it made me feel like they gave her up. So now I'm like, they didn't gave her up. Told her up her business, basically. Can't make me feel like Cardi B been sitting on that like no fucking hen. I don't care if she threw that 9 years in there. That's what they told her. You know? Probably. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My common sense, child, for real. My common sense is telling me, you know, that like, yeah, like Tasha K said, it's some shit going on behind the scenes. I do. I think it's some shit going on. You know, like I said, I'm glad Nicki Minaj has allies, okay? Because it just is what it is. And I'll take it a step further. I do think that, like, I think the industry I think the industry is extremely good, okay? You hear me and hear me good. I think the industry is extremely good at making things appear a certain way. Does that make sense? It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, they definitely gonna take the behavior of the people. You know what I'm saying? The person too. You know, but like for instance, this is a good example. I think Kanye has gone through some things, but I also think there was and is, okay, a narrative being spun about Kanye, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye could have been doing what Kanye was doing, right? But why all the extra stuff? You know what I'm saying? Why all the extra stuff then? The you know, when I say extra, you know, just the extra stuff. Like right, like for instance, why is Kanye can't even be in America, basically? You know, um, I'm just saying, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, Like same thing with Michael Jackson. I don't know everything that Michael Jackson ever did in his life. I don't. But I also feel like when the industry was good and ready, it started being a narrative that was spun. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with it. I consider myself. I think I just dig deep, y'all. I dig deep and I look deep, and I feel like things are almost always not like they seem. You know, it's almost like this is a good example right here. It's almost like um assuming, like, like, let's say something happened at your neighbor house. The average person will be like, well, I thought, because I always, so you could just assume, right, that, like, Clarence parents have a real good marriage. Yeah. But you don't necessarily know that for real. You know what I'm saying? You could just assume by some of the stuff that you see. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with what I was just saying, y'all. You don't really know that you know that you know. But yeah, I'm saddened. Ultimately, I am. You know what I'm saying? Because Nicki Minaj, that's my girl. Period. That's my girl. You know. And ultimately, I just feels like she's going against the machine. Does that make sense? And it is what it is. I feel like everybody that goes against the machine, uh, uh, is embarrassed. Ultimately, I feel like they're embarrassed. And just like I told y'all, in my hearts of my hearts, it's never pretty when you gotta defend yourself. It's not, because you're gonna always have somebody that doesn't understand and don't even care to, for real. Shit. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but I want to wish her well. I want to continue to lift her up. And I just pray she can get through this. It is what it is. I really do. I really pray that Nicki can get through this. And that's that. Now, I'm trying to think. Because it was one more thing I wanted to say. Damn. Yeah, I really do. I pray she can get through this. Just through it and back on the other side. See, like Kanye, a part of me feels like Kanye won. You know, a little bit. A part of me feels like Kanye won just a little bit. Because damn it, he ain't in jail. Now, remind you, it seemed like they was just about to start doing him like they did Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like they hurt his pockets. They took every deal that they can take from him. Every deal that they could take from him, they took it. Kanye is really at the point where, like, everything he does is like solely, I believe, like on him. You know what I'm saying? Like every single thing is all on him. He don't have no partnerships, I believe. But still, he didn't get done like Diddy. He's not in jail. Cause let's talk about it. I believe if Kanye wouldn't have never fled, even though he had to flee, cause he had to flee. And that's sad. Ultimately, that's sad. Ultimately, everybody's sitting back watching, but he could be in jail somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or even worse. He could be somewhere like the baby. And I hate to use the baby as an example, but it is what it is. I always think about him. I always think about the baby. If you ask me, the same people that's mad at Nicki Minaj is the same people that's mad at the baby. The same people that's mad at Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to be a common denominator. And the difference between Kanye and the baby is, I feel like the baby taking the shit on the chin. He taking it on the chin, right? He doing what he gotta do. But then you can look at it like that, but then you can also look at it like, he almost seemingly is like, well, I won't say that. But what I was going to say about the baby is, it looks like the baby is like begging to get back in the industry, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it is what it is, for real. It seems like there's been a ban on the baby's career, right? Or what they be calling that other shit? It's blackball. Yeah, that's what they be saying. So let's say it's almost like the baby is waiting for that to be lifted, or he just going on about his life, whichever one. Kanye don't seem to be begging to get back in the industry. And he don't seem like he waiting on shit to be lifted. Kanye seems like he is trying to figure out life for himself, his new normal. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Kanye got on them people bad side so much, like, man, they didn't cut him out from his money. Like, all kinds of pressure that can be applied to Kanye, it's been applied. They really mad. He really one of the ones that got away, if you ask me. They really wanted to Britney Spears him, if you ask me. They really wanted the Wendy Williams Kanye West. But he ran. It is what it is. He ran. And shout out to that, and shout out to him, because I don't care what's going on. The states ain't worth all that. So Kanye got smart. You know what I'm saying? Almost like the Jamie Foxx meme. We say, you get your fucking hands off me. Shit. Kanye ran. Like Russell Simmons. Them two motherfuckers, like Bernie Mac would say, baby, they had the drop. Okay? It just is what it is. They had the drop. Wendy Williams didn't get the drop. Sadly. She didn't get the drop, and neither did Britney. Like, nobody knew that they was about to get Kanye. Yeah. I can't even call it Kanye. It's Britney. They didn't know. Kanye got the drop. And he got the fuck. And so did Russell too. You know what I'm saying? So did Russell too. It is what it is. Diddy didn't. Diddy didn't either. But I also think that Diddy thought he was a little more powerful than what he is. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it just is what it is. Shit. They showed Diddy right quick. Nah, Diddy, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Cause at first we thinking like, oh yeah, Diddy showing them that he ain't no motherfucking R. Kelly. And I can honestly say he did. He did show that he ain't no R. Kelly, baby. Cause R. Kelly got what, 30 years or something similar? Diddy got 4. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. He ain't no R. Kelly. He ain't. But in all honesty, he ain't what he thought he was either. Cause I think Diddy thought he probably wasn't gonna spend the night in jail. Let alone all of this time he been there. Diddy still ain't giving up. Hell, I read today this man is appealing it. So, child, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Speaking of which, he on here. I didn't forgot, child. I forgot. Trump is thinking about letting Diddy out, and everybody like, of course he is. You know what I'm saying? I used to be partners. And y'all know I got a old clip of Diddy and Trump. You know? Of like, they were interviewing. I don't know why, but it seemed like Trump was interviewing Diddy. It's crazy. That doesn't even make a lot of sense to me. But anyway, yeah, money, power, respect, what we need in life, like Lil' Kim said. But yeah, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yiggy, yes, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna go potty real quick. Hold on. Let me see something real quick, because I'm probably finna go. I am finna go, because my stuff's going dead anyway. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, just like some dip on a chip, baby. I'm about to dip. Shout out to them. I'm about to dip, baby, dip. Okay, that's what I meant to say. Just like the 69 boys. Yeah, shout out to them. I'm about to dip. But yeah, but besides, I had so much fun with y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I had a funky good time with y'all. That's all the time. I'm sorry I didn't talk about Diddy and Trump like that. I'm gonna keep it on my handy dandy notes so I can go over it just a little bit more the next time I see y'all. So shout out to that. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Period. If you're not taking care of you, then you're not gonna be good to anyone around you. Okay? Your mental health is everything. Yeah, so shout out to that. Make sure you taking care of that. Make sure you keeping up with your self-care and your self-love, okay? Those are the keys that open up the excuse me, the success, if you will, okay, to your mental health. All right. So shout out to that. I said, let me say that for anybody else. I mean, let me say that for my poop stores who might not have heard me. Let me say that for the girls in the back who might not have got it. I said, when you take care of yourself and you love yourself, okay, also known as self-care and self-love. Those are the keys that it takes to open up, okay, successful mental health, okay? Once you get the self-care and the self-love in line, baby, it's just you skating, you know? You home free skillet. Yeah. Period. Shout out to that. I said that's when you begin to come around a motherfucking mountain, and that's when you begin to thrive. Okay. So shout out to that. Take care of yourselves. Always, always, always. And don't forget, I love you all. Okay? And I especially love y'all for loving me. And let me see if I can get into touch with my show's executive producer because I want to talk. But anyway, I'll see y'all later on tonight. Bye, y'all.